Hello everyone, I'm Anime Freak and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Animation Rewind's Pikachu vs Lilo. Now before you guys watch me watch this, make sure you go in the description box below. There's a link to that video. Go and watch that, and as soon as you watch that, come back, watch me watch this. And if you want my thoughts on this, I'm going to go with, what am I saying? It's not freaking Lilo, it's Stitch. Oh, where's my brain today? No, it's Stitch. It's Pikachu versus Stitch. Yeah, I do apologise. When I think Lilo Stitch, I always think Lilo and Stitch. And okay, it's not Lilo, it's Stitch. Do apologise. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Stitch on this one. I've seen the cartoon, the movie and the cartoons. Well, actually they're all cartoons, and Stitch was made into an anime, if I'm not mistaken. And the reason why I pick him is because, well, he's supposed to be like the superior, well, not I'll say it again. No, I forgot what I was going. Oh yeah. He has practically beaten every single experiment, in the show. I mean, there are obviously experiments that that are more superior than him, but he got around beating them somehow. But he's I think he's like indestructible, and he can see in the dark. Whenever he sees something, he destroys everything he touches, and there's something else to him, but he survived a lot of things. But the other thing that I can remember, he can't swim from what I can remember. But I don't think he can. Well, with Pikachu, I don't think Pikachu doesn't stand a chance with this, because like I said, I think Stitch is indestructible. But who's to say? I mean, you might Pikachu might win this, but I'm gonna go with Stitch on this one because, well, I mean, I've seen this in the movies, I've seen the show, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Stitch on this one. Just give me a sec. Okay, so I'm gonna say Stitch for the win, but it would be great if Pikachu would win. I'm not to say that I don't like Stitch. I like Stitch. I think he's cute. So yeah, well, that said, let's get to watching. Who'd have thought to put Stitch and Pikachu in this fight? That's just insane. Okay, so here we go. So this is Stitch versus Pikachu. So 3, 2, 1, and go.
This episode of Cartoon Fight Club is sponsored by Jacked. Jacked is a free membership rewards program. That's right, you can earn awesome rewards simply by doing the things you already love doing. After you download the free application, you can earn points by downloading and playing any of the 400+ supported games, or watch videos and complete activities in the Earn section of the Jacked website or mobile app.
Oh, Jacked.
Games like Minecraft, Roblox, Overwatch, Battlefield, and much more.
Overwatch.
Games that you probably already play right now without getting rewarded for it. So why not start earning some cool and awesome things for the games you love playing? Head on over to jack.com.
I'm not really a gamer anymore. I used to play a lot when I was
Animation Rewind sent you. That's jack.com.
when I was younger.
So what are you waiting for?
Oh my god, I sound like an old man.
Now.
I'll let this opening. No matter how many times I hear it, it's awesome. Alright, Donker. There's Sans. Okay, so here we go.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 85th episode of Cartoon Fight Club. I'm your host, Animation Rewind, and if you're new to this series, then be sure to check out the older content. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fun.
Awesome.
For tonight's battle, we have a collab animation between King AF17's and myself.
Awesome.
Together, we both worked on this animation, so if you enjoyed it, be sure to head on over to his channel and subscribe. Speaking of tonight's battle, we have a fight between Pikachu and Stitch.
Awesome.
Not just any Pikachu. This is going to be Ash's Pikachu from the Pokemon anime. And this is going to be a one-on-one, so Pikachu will not receive any assistance from Ash. With all this being said, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 85th round
sometimes
of fire.
Pokemon need...
Experiment 626, better known as Stitch, is an illegal genetic experiment created by Dr. Jumba Jukiba. Jumba states that Stitch is bulletproof, fireproof, and can think faster than a supercomputer.
Yeah.
He can see in the dark and move objects 3,000 times his
Yeah, that's
size.
it, I remember.
His only instinct is to destroy everything he touches. However, thanks to Stitch's relationship with Lilo, that description isn't completely true, as Stitch does carry and fight for humble values. Stitch is most known for his extreme strength. He was created to lift over 3,000 times his own weight, making his max lifting strength nearly 150,000 pounds or 75 tons. On many occasions, he can lift and throw cars, trucks, houses, and even large boulders.
Wow.
The reason why Stitch can lift so much, as Jumba explains, is that his muscles contain excessive compressed amounts of myofibril. The muscular arrangement makes Stitch's muscles contract 1,000 times faster than a human's muscle can, and makes them much more powerful. Not only are Stitch's muscle fibers dense, but also his other body tissues, making him extremely durable. He casually survived an atmospheric space crash, 1,000 feet plunge, and survived an exploding gasoline truck in the middle of a lava pit. Because he is both bulletproof and fireproof, only few elements can do damage to him. Stitch can also think faster than a supercomputer, which actually is not that great. It sounds cool, but the best supercomputers with over 33 petaflops of processing power is still 30 times slower than a human brain. But this doesn't limit Stitch from doing advanced things like commanding space fleets, flying spaceships, speaking multiple languages, and using an array of plasma blasters. Speaking of plasma blasters, Stitch is armed to the teeth with plasma cannons, pistols, rifles, and launchers.
Well,
his strongest plasma shots can take out fairly large spacecraft.
Maybe they mean
He's also fast enough to
an alien
dodge plasma
supercomputer,
attacks, which makes him twice the speed of sound. Like almost any character, Stitch does have some downsides. For starters, he has extremely sensitive hearing and light-sensitive eyes. Plus, he can't swim for the life of him. If he's caught in a huge body of water, he would drown to death. Also, he could be taken out with powerful waves of electricity. He is shockproof to an extent, but with enough electric charging, he can be taken down from electricity alone. Overall, Stitch is bulletproof and fireproof. He can think faster than a supercomputer, but is susceptible to large bodies of water and extreme...
Kaboom, motherfuckers!
From one cute killer to another, let's discuss Pikachu. As said earlier, we are going to use and discuss Ash's Pikachu and not just some random in-game Pikachu. Pikachu was Ash's starter Pokemon. Usually starter Pokemon are either fire, water, or grass type, but Ash showed up late to pick up his first Pokemon, so he got stuck with Pikachu. Unsurprisingly, Pikachu didn't like Ash at first, but after they got to know each other, they quickly became best friends. As many of you know, Pikachu is an electric-type Pokemon, so clearly his abilities revolve around the use of electricity. His signature move is known as the Thunderbolt, which can deal great damage to his opponents. This attack also has a 10% chance of temporarily paralyzing his target. His strongest amplification can cover a whole stadium and beyond out to the city block. Pikachu is also highly skilled with the Iron Tail move. This is where he hardens his tail and then proceeds to use it as a sharp slashing melee attack. This attack is strong enough to knock out Pokemon 10 times his size and is a great way to block projectiles. Pikachu also has two blitzing techniques known as the Quick Attack and the Volt Tackle. His fastest blitz was fast enough to dodge a Thunder Wave, which sets Pikachu's blitz at 33 times the speed of sound. His speed blitzes are in short bursts, but they are very effective for close combat. Not only are these techniques fast, but they're strong. The Volt Tackle is strong enough to ram through solid rock. Unlike
I think
basic game
Stitch
Pikachu,
might actually have
Ash's Pikachu has an exclusive move known as Thunder Armor. This is when Pikachu uses Thunder on himself to amplify his physical features.
Oh.
This technique is used to increase both speed and attack. It's basically a Pokemon version of the Kaioken. Without the armor, Pikachu is still extremely durable, being able to survive a direct helicopter explosion, but with the armor, he's all around in better physical shape. One downside to Pikachu for this fight is that he will be all alone. Without Ash commanding him, he is going to have some trouble with decision making. Don't get me wrong, Pikachu can hold well on his own, but not as well if he had Ash helping him strategize. Overall, Pikachu is an extremely fast and deadly electric Pokemon. He has a wide range of electric.
So I guess Stitch might actually have a challenge on his.
He may have some strategic issues during this fight.
On his hands.
And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will be between Ash's Pikachu and Stitch with no prep time. Let the battle begin.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pikachu! Pikachu! Pika pika pika! Aloha, gerbil boy.
That's funny. Gerbil boy. What the hell?
Pika!
Jeez.
Don't touch me!
Holy hell! What the hell? Man, he's a madman. Oh, okay, I'm starting to feel dizzy. What the hell? Okay, what was all? I was... What the hell? Okay, what are those two doing there? Okay, what's going on here? Thank you. Okay, so I was wrong. Okay, I think I'm gonna call bullshit on this a little bit because I mean, come on, Stitch. He survived an explosion in a lava pool.
Because it was a collab animation between King Ike 75 and myself. We
and
both worked on it, and if you enjoyed his part, be sure to subscribe to his channel. Now let's discuss the fact that I just murdered my own childhood like that. But sadly, I had no other choice, and let me explain why Ash's Pikachu would be able to beat Stitch in a fight. For starters, Stitch is far stronger than Pikachu. As Jumba states, he is fireproof, bulletproof, and can think faster than a supercomputer. He can see in the dark,
an alien
lift
supercomputer?
objects 3,000 times his size. But unlucky for Stitch, Jumba never said anything about being completely 100% electric proof.
He is bulletproof, fireproof, and can think faster than supercomputer. He can see in the dark and move objects 3,000 times his size. His only instinct to destroy everything he touches.
Now, Stitch has faced electric-type foes like his cousin Sparky, but don't forget that Sparky is actually one of Stitch's toughest cousins. When Sparky was wearing a Hamsterville amplifier, he was actually electrically amplified enough to literally one-shot Stitch. This blast was strong enough to knock out Stitch stone cold. And yes, this was only possible with the Hamsterville head upgrade, But even with that upgrade, I could safely bet that Pikachu is easily still more electrically amplified than Sparky could
Well,
ever
that's true.
be
Pikachu
upgraded
is
up.
extremely
Sparky
powerful.
has never filled whole stadiums worth of electricity like Pikachu has. So if Sparky is strong enough to knock out Stitch...
Okay.
blacking
I was
him
wrong.
out,
I do apologize.
I can't even imagine how electrocuted Stitch would be after he takes direct thunderbolts from Pikachu. From a physical standpoint, Stitch may be more durable, but from an elemental standpoint, Stitch isn't directly built to handle everything Pikachu can throw.
Okay,
Don't
yeah.
get me wrong, this is not some curb stomp. Pikachu has to work for this victory, and Stitch has a lot of ways to punish Pikachu, but thanks to Pikachu's speed, he is fast enough to avoid a lot of these punishing attacks. Some may argue that Stitch was strong enough to survive a black hole, but the problem with this black hole feat is that it was more of an artificial vortex than a natural black hole. And to prove that this feat isn't anything too crazy, Lilo was in the vortex as well. So if Lilo, a little girl, can survive this thing, then of course this artificial black hole isn't as strong as some think of it.
True.
Speaking of Lilo, if you want to see a 2-on-2 rematch between Ash and Pikachu and Lilo and Stitch with prep time, you know what to do. Comment down below the word rematch, and if this episode gets 4,000 rematch comments, there will be a rematch. Also, don't forget to comment down your ideas for future episodes of Cartoon Fight Club. They may even become a future episode. And stay tuned, because the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.
Who the hell is that? That looks so cool. Link by Link. That is cool. Ouch. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do that. That night dude was in an anime, so I'll do him next. Train him as my cause across the world, searching far and low to catch them all and be the best. Do something else. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Pikachu and me. No, it's my destiny, whatever that is. Oh, to be a Pokemon master, whatever that is. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Okay, hold on. What exactly is the purpose? What is a Pokemon master, anyways? That is the ultimate answer that we'll never get. It's weird. It's weird because when I was younger, I used to like to collect all the stuff, like the cards, the games, and all that stuff. But I've never once thought, okay, what's the what exactly is the ultimate purpose of being a Pokemon master? I mean, is it? But when I looked it up on the internet, you won't believe this. The people who like own the Pokemon franchise, they says we don't give answers like that, which is bullshit if you ask me. I'm digging this techno song. Ooh, a lot of people are gonna hate me. Yeah, I vastly underestimated Pikachu, and I'm like a really big fan of Pikachu. It's been a long time since I've watched Pokemon. Oh, like a very long time. The only time that I've ever I think it was like Mewtwo Returns, and you know that's it. That was it for me. And I didn't really like get into the other generations. It was only Generation 1 and half of Generation 2, and that was it. That was it for me. Which was I mean, come on, I grew out of that phase. I just completely grew out of it. I mean, I had the cards, I had the games, and it's been like a very long time since I watched Pokemon. So yeah, I do apologise. I mean, the only recent thing I ever watched was Lilo and Stitch, and I had it in my head that Stitch was like, you know, indestructible, but he was indestructible. I mean, he's very, very durable, but he's not indestructible. So yeah, I do apologize for that. But yeah, that was pretty damn good. I would get back into Pokemon, but I just can't get into it as I used to when I was a kid. But if you see my other reaction videos to one or two of the battles, you can see that I am surprised what they've done with the Pokemon battles. You know, with that synchro battle style fighting, and the animation was awesome, absolutely freaking awesome. But that's not gonna like, you know, get me, you know, back into Pokemon, because like I said, I've grown out of it. It's the same with other things like Beyblade and Digimon and all stuff. I mean, I play like a Yu-Gi-Oh like every so often, but you know, not like all the time, just like every like week or so. But that's just about it. It's funny when you think about it. when you think about all the stuff when you was a kid, all the stuff that you just love to play, and all the stuff that you love to collect. It just brings nostalgia back to you. Man, we were stupid kids back then. Oh, again, that sound like an old man. There we go. I feel all wet now. That sounded wrong. So that was brilliant. If you guys want to follow me on my social medias below, social medias, they're in the description box below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And if there's any video that you guys want me to react to, anything anime related or Japanese anime related, you know, anything that's, you know, anything anime related, just leave it in the comment section below, and you know, just make sure you try and get my attention to it, because sometimes the comments don't respond to me, or don't get to me. So make sure you give me a few. Well, I mean, if you guys want me to react to anything anime related, please do. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Cheerio.